Welcome back, everyone, to another Dicon dissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today, I've got two huge things that I want to say, and I'm back. I came back from set, it was awesome, and over the past few days I've been thinking about a lot of different things, and so I've made a decision, and I also want to talk about something. So I appreciate you clicking on this video. Stay tuned for lots of important information. First of all, I want to just put this big disclaimer here, or just heads up. If you do not want to partake in this next thing I'm going to say, that's perfectly fine. Continue to watch the videos as they come out and enjoy, all right? To everybody else, I've created a Patreon page. There were a few different things that prompted this decision, and the first thing is multiple videos that I made got blocked. Okay, this is like the Beatles and Billy Joel, and a lot of you are saying King Crimson's likely going to get blocked as well. I have no idea if it is, but if that happens, then anything that gets blocked or anything that's not allowed to be put on here would be put on the Patreon page as exclusive content for any Patreon supporters, all right? It's the first thing that any Patreon supporter would get, and you can find a link to this in the description. Now, the second main big thing that I made for this, and I made a lot of other benefits, and I'm going to go over them all, but the two big reasons that prompted this decision is the other thing is you guys have been making a lot of comments, all right? I love it. Lots and lots and lots of suggestions, literally hundreds of suggestions. However, I need a way to kind of prioritize stuff. And obviously, I've never heard most of these songs before, so I can't say, all right, I know this is better than this. I'm going to do this first because I don't know. So instead of categorizing it that way, we're going to put some priorities on it by saying, hey, if you're doing something for me, I'm going to do something back for you. So Patreon supporters get priority or first choice, or their recommendations are looked at first, whatever you want to call it. That's how that's going to work, all right? So anyone who is a Patreon supporter what they recommend will very, very, very likely be in a video in the future, And then, so those were the two big things, was some videos were getting blocked, so those videos will be on Patreon for you to see as exclusive content. As well as I'm thinking of like premiering some videos on Patreon and then putting them on YouTube later. So Patreon people or Patreon supporters will get like exclusive access to content before everyone else gets it. And then second is you can talk to me in person, or not in person, but through Discord or through Patreon itself or through polls, or there's a lot of different ways for us to go about this. And I plan on utilizing them all, but you can recommend stuff, and I will get to it quicker than anybody else's recommendations. And then some other things are, like I said, there's going to be like a chat group or forum or whatever you want to call it on Discord, where you can talk with me and talk music with me, talk whatever you want with me, and anybody else who's joined the Patreon. It's like an exclusive little group thing. So, yeah, if you want to join that, that's another benefit of joining the Patreon. And let's see what else. And I just want to say, guys, I really appreciate you. Like, you have no idea. Like, let me think about this. So how do I say this? I created this channel for Tool originally, all right? I was thinking to myself, I'm going to make videos about my favorite band. However, I've heard a lot of their songs before, right? And I was thinking, okay, so maybe 20 or 30 people will like it enough to subscribe or comment and stuff. And I can do that for a little while, but it was really a bit of a side project, okay? And I wasn't expecting much to come of it. And then you guys stepped in. Someone recommended Steely Dan was the first thing that happened, and it kind of just went from there to, it's like it's been getting bigger and bigger. The Legion's been getting bigger. We've been ascending, basically. And I've been getting lots of very positive feedback and interaction, and I love it. It's awesome. And what makes it so cool is that you guys are introducing me to music I never would have heard otherwise. Like Steely Dan, I probably never would have ever learned about them, like maybe I would have, but it would have been way later. And I really appreciate you guys for recommending it to me because it's like a symbiotic relationship that we have. You recommend stuff, and then I, react to it, and I try to figure out what it means, and I'm intaking this music and expanding my horizons, my musical horizons or entertainment horizons, whatever you want to call it. And it's just very interesting to me the way our relationship works, and I love it. And I think it's really cool how I'm interacting with all these people who, you guys grew up with a lot of you grew up with this music that I'm just starting to learn about, and it's really cool. And I really appreciate every single one of you for commenting, for watching, for just enjoying this content, because that gives me, I'm talking about Patreon right now. That's for very practical reasons, but just the fact that there are so many people out there who care enough to watch and engage with my content kind of gives me the courage to keep putting out more content. So I really appreciate all of you, and we're almost at 300 subscribers when I'm recording this. That's crazy. My channel's been up for a month. Okay, I would never have imagined that type of growth for anything like this, and I'm literally just listening to music and giving my interpretation of it. It's all you guys, and I love you for it. And yeah, to finish off what I was going to say about the Patreon, because I pulled up the page now, you get a lot of different stuff. Let's see. Yeah, so here's the other big thing, is support. And you might not exactly understand what this means, but let me explain. I want to upgrade the channel. Right now, I've got this very plain background. I've got this very, very old computer. I believe it's my grandmother's computer that I've been on since I started YouTube, since I went on the internet for the first time, 9 months ago, which was crazy. Learned a lot. But yeah, then I've also got this Logitech HD. This camcorder should be able to record in HD, but it can't because of how low the processing power of this computer is. Then I have this beginner's microphone, okay? Which is, the microphone's decent equipment. The camera is really good. It just can't be used to its full potential because of the way this computer runs. I want to upgrade all this stuff. I want to, make the videos better. And anything that comes to any, monetary gain I obtain through a Patreon after they've done taking their percentage or whatever is going right back into the channel. So you guys are supporting the channel, right? It's not like you're paying me. It's like you're getting a bunch of stuff, and you're also upgrading the videos of the YouTube videos in general. So yeah, I highly recommend you check it out, because I put some work into it. I made a lot of different benefits. You can see even more so if you go to the link in the description, you can see all the different benefits and stuff. It's really cool. I made a bunch of secret videos, including one that accidentally got posted, and I think 5 people saw it, and it got 2 likes in the 5 seconds it was up. Yeah, I accidentally set it to public. But yeah, so I put 2 or 3 unlisted secret videos that you can find only through joining the Patreon. So yeah, there's a lot of different cool stuff. You could just look at it if you want to in the description. And if you don't want to, be a part of this, that's perfectly fine. If you don't want to, be paying me or giving money to the channel, that's fine. That's great. YouTube's free. Continue enjoying the content. I just needed a way to kind of prioritize stuff, and also somewhere to put my video, any video that gets blocked. And I'm hoping, I spend a lot of time on this stuff, if I can monetize it, I have all these different, I want to upgrade these videos. If I upgrade these videos, it'll mean that I'm also upgrading the videos on my other channel. If I, I can keep putting stuff into my projects so that I can, hopefully make it somehow. And yeah, and to finish it off, this community is so awesome because of this symbiotic relationship between you and me. You are literally helping me expand my horizons, and hopefully, I'm giving you a little bit of entertainment when I post these videos. And before I go, I also want to mention I hope you guys liked what I did with. Like, if you notice, I might like have had the same shirt in the past 3 or 4 videos. It's because the night before I headed to set, I recorded a bunch of reaction videos and then scheduled them so that they would keep uploading while I was gone. So I also noticed that the premiere for Steely Dan got like a lot of interaction, like as a premiere. Like, I think 19 people at one point were watching. That's phenomenal. I love that, and I think that I might do more premiere type stuff because it's an interesting concept. Especially, I could like pair it with Patreon, so people who join the Patreon can see videos before they go up, and then on YouTube it'll be an event premiere, and then like 2 or 3 days later it'll premiere or whatever. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments, all right? And if you strongly disagree with me creating a Patreon page, it's okay. You can speak your mind, obviously. I don't think I'm going to change it or take it down, but say whatever you want. I'll try to respond to all the comments that come on this video, like actually respond to them. And before I finish, let me just clarify 2 other things, all right? Thank you for sticking with me. First of all, along with the recent insane amount of comments, I'm also like, there's like 50 to 100 new comments every single day now. And while I love reading your feedback and I love reading your suggestions, and I will continue to read each one, YouTube, my computer, again, super glitchy, super old. It's difficult for me to like heart every single comment to show that I've read through it. So from this point onward, I think I'm going to just heart ones that I really like or whatever. That doesn't mean I didn't read your comment, because I pretty much read every single comment, because it's so cool to me that you guys care enough to actually say, hey, I really enjoyed your video, or hey, react to this, you're welcome, or anything like that, or here's what I thought the song was about. I love that. And it's really cool the way that we all have these different interpretations of the songs, right? Like, I listen to a song and I get something out of it, and then you guys are like, the artist intended it to be like this, and then someone else will be like, I kind of always thought it was this. And all of those interpretations are right, like, no matter what the artist originally intended, with a couple exceptions obviously, but in general, whatever you interpret a song to be is what it's about to you. And that's kind of what I hope makes my channel a little bit unique compared to a lot of other reaction videos. Is I'd really try to figure out what the music and the lyrics mean to me, and it's awesome. It's all really fun. And then the other thing I wanted to say is, so I say on Patreon you can recommend stuff. I'm not doing like never-ending live videos, just so you know. Like, a lot of people were recommending lots of live stuff. I love live videos, but they're not very, I don't know, they're not super searchable on YouTube, I don't think. So those might be more exclusive Patreon videos. Or they'll be more rare, okay? I like to react to the studio versions of songs because that's the easiest way for me to figure out what it means to me musically and lyrically, since that's kind of my niche. And when I listen to a song live, I'm watching a performance, and then the thing that I tried to make my channel unique for kind of slips away through that. That doesn't mean I haven't watched a few of what your recommendations were. I just didn't necessarily make a reaction to them. So yeah, just wanted to clarify those things. And if you're still watching, thank you very much. Thank you all for all of your support. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all of you. And yeah, love letter to the fans. Signed, Deathstroke9. All right. Thanks for watching all this. I will see you guys very soon. More reactions coming tomorrow and stuff. More reactions. Gonna keep pumping out. Deathstroke 9 out. That's all I got for you. See you guys tomorrow.